Electronics is a science that applies these tubes to the service of man, to the speeding of production, to the winning of the war.
Before transistors, there were vacuum tubes. In a vacuum, with a few different elements, you can actually amplify a signal. Really, I think Lux Interior said it best with his famous quote, I love vacuum tubes because they turn the music into fire and back into music again. And that's actually my favorite quote on the subject. Since I was the littlest kid, I've always taken things apart. I was always fascinated with things that came apart and putting them back together. I always wanted to know what made things work. I repair vintage audio gear and do custom builds of vacuum tube amplifiers, speakers, custom hi-fi, all manner of audio madness. This is what Django Reinhardt used to use. I have a client who's one of the hugest Django Reinhardt fans in the world. He got the original amp that Django used to use. It's pretty sedentary and solitary work, you know? I mean, I'm in here basically every day, all day long, soldering. Good old vacuum tube that was made by Philips for the Army. In a typical tube amplifier, we have somewhere around 450 volts DC, which is obviously is potentially lethal. And I've taken my share of shocks. I mean, it's an occupational hazard. I appreciate the glowing vacuum tube. You know, people sing about it. I mean, it's enchanting. My name is Blackie Pagano. I'm a tube guitar amplifier and vintage hi-fi restorer, and I'm a New Yorker.